Peace. It's your man, the Fearless Guru. I'm back again. You know, a few days ago, I heard somebody make this statement, I will forgive you, but I'll never forget. And I had heard that over the years and finally figured out, like, do people really know what they're saying, or they're just regurgitating what they've heard over generations? So this is an article that I wrote, and it says, why do we forgive and never forget? Forgiveness was one of the most profound and challenging aspects of personal growth. Often we hear the phrase forgive and forget, yet living out this idea can feel impossible. The truth is, forgiving while choosing to never forget keeps us tethered to the pain of the past. To truly move forward, we must explore the deeper meaning of forgiveness and incorporate biblical wisdom and apply psychological and metaphysical practices that help us to let go and grow into a new mindset. There comes a point in life when we must confront our pain and take responsibility for how we allowed it to shape us. I remember the day that I decided that I had enough. I refused to be anyone's punching bag, whether physically or emotionally. I told myself I will forgive, but I'll never forget. It seemed noble at the time, even empowering. But over the years, I realized that while I claimed to forgive, the raw emotions would surface every time I recalled the offense to memory. Anger, frustration, and resentment would boil to the surface, showing me that I truly had not let go. See, the Bible teaches us this principle of maturity. In 1 Corinthians 13, verse 11, it says, when I was a child, I talked like a child. I thought like a child. I reasoned like a child. When I became a man, I put the childish ways behind me. Maturity is not just about letting go of childish actions, but also emotional growth. It involves taking control of your reactions, choosing peace, and stepping out of the shadows of the past. See, when we choose not to forget, we inadvertently keep our pain alive by revisiting memories of hurt. We continue to feed the negative emotions attached to them. It's like reopening a wound that never fully heals. Forgiveness is meant to release us from the shackles of bitterness, not to bind us further. See, Jesus emphasizes the power of forgiveness when he said in Matthew 6, verse 14 and 15, if you forgive other people when they sin against you, your Father will also forgive you. But if you do not forgive others of their sins, your Father will not forgive your sins. True forgiveness isn't conditional or half-hearted. It's a complete release. Holding on to anger, even subtly, can hinder your growth and your relationship with God. If forgiveness feels impossible, you're not alone. It's a journey, and these techniques can help you move beyond mere words into true freedom. See, Khalil Gibran teaches us, life is your school and everyone's your teacher. This perspective transforms pain into a lesson. Consider how your experience, no matter how painful, has taught you resilience, self-awareness, or the ability to set boundaries. Reframe the hurt as a stepping stone to growth. Mindfulness helps you to detach from the emotional charge of painful memories. When a thought resurfaces, focus on your breath. Acknowledge the thought without judgment and let it pass. Meditation and visualization techniques can help you picture yourself releasing the pain and finding peace. In psychological therapy, there's a technique called narrative reframing. Instead of viewing yourself as a victim, rewrite the story as a tale of triumph. You didn't just survive bullying. You became stronger, wiser, and more empathetic because of it. Metaphysically, forgiveness is about choosing love and rejecting fear. Fear keeps us tied to the past, hurts, afraid to be vulnerable again. By choosing love, you free yourself to live fully in the present. Regularly speak affirmations of release and healing. For example, I release all bitterness. I am free, and so is my past. Pair this with prayer, asking God to renew your heart and mind. in Romans 12:2 reminds us, do not be conformed to the pattern of this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. Forgetting doesn't mean erasing memories. It means removing their emotional power over you. Each time you remember your bully, recognize it as a moment of growth. Forgiveness isn't for them, it's for you. By forgiving, you refuse to carry the burden of someone else's actions. So if you go to Isaiah 43, verse 18 and 19, it beautifully captures this truth, and it says, forget the former things, do not dwell on the past. See, I am doing a new thing, now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? When you forgive and you let go, you make space for the new thing. God is working in your life. It's easy to focus on other thoughts, but personal growth lies in controlling your own responses. Bullies, liars, and toxic individuals only have power when you give it to them. By responding with integrity and grace, you reclaim your power and grow stronger. As I buried the past, I realized something profound. Bullies and liars act out of their own insecurities. Their behavior reflects their brokenness, not their worth. Holding on to their actions only keeps you in the same cycle. Forgive, let it go, and rise above. Forgiveness isn't a sign of weakness, it is a testament to strength. Forgetting doesn't mean ignoring the past. It means refusing to let it define you. By applying biblical truths, psychological strategies, and metaphysical principles, you can transform your pain into growth and walk in true freedom. Remember, bullies and liars act out because they felt like they have already lost. Your responsibility is not to change them, but to grow stronger and wiser in how you respond to them. Let go, move forward, and embrace the new mind God has prepared for you. I am my daughter's first teacher, and I am my daughter's first student. If you like what I'm reading, press the like button, subscribe, and leave comments. I have more to come. Fearless Guru. Peace.